Recettear. See if we can do better this time around. Alright, so that's fine. That's fine. Just need to figure out what our controls look like. But I think, yeah, they're in a different order. Definitely. Alright, I just have to, because this controller has different mappings, and I can't change the mappings on the game. Alright, so we have plenty of time. So let's go ahead and it's gonna be obnoxious. Okay, well, let's spend the time to check out the chapel. Finance company. It's our autonomy finance. So like, okay. Yes, like that. We were in that one before. Let's see here. We have Plaza. Okay. Let's see here now. Yeah, we were in that one before. You gotta clear out those because the otherwise the story can't advance. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and do a full walk. Yeah, this is... So, the difference is between the standard Xbox PC style controller and the PlayStation controller, for whatever weird reason. On the controller pad, the attack button, the special attack, and the swap button are all in different places. So like the normal attack and is where the swap was. The swap is where the special attack was, and the special attack is where the regular attack was. Not exactly a comfortable layout, but it is serviceable. Fish! Dodge the fish. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, that's not too bad. This didn't teleport us somewhere completely different. So in this case, we're pretty much just going for a little bit of experience and looking for anything of interest. You know, looking for the higher value items. So in these early levels, it's really not what comes out of the chests that's to be high value, because you get stuff like the unthankful statue, which is useless, or the incense, which is, you know, useless. Now there are times you probably want a few of those, but honestly, you really don't. That's because everything's halved. Doesn't matter. By the time we use that as bosses anyway. And you've already beaten Charmy, so I doubt we're gonna have. I don't think she shows up in subsequent playthroughs, so. Slime Fluid 4. It's not exactly fantastic, but it's not horrible. Yeah, setbacks can go okay and just get out of the way. Tell them to move. Alright, so we're good there. And we're almost to the point where you can one-shot everything in this game. I didn't want the shroom. The mushroom was useless. It's not a very good item. It's not worth keeping. But that's okay. Let's see here. We've got... more slime fluid. Alright, we don't really need the walnut bread. Now let's see what's down here. Okay, well, I didn't plan to grab the candy, but okay. I'm really not interested in like the slime fluids and the candies and stuff. But it's okay. They all can carry something that's actually valuable, but really, we don't need any of this. Alright, now the slime. The slime boss. Come on. Oops. Got hit. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Ah, I get to the slime in time. Oh, that is a slime liver. Yay, okay. What we are gonna do is go to items and find anything that is below a certain threshold, except for food. I'll keep food items for now. Slime fluid. Slime fluid. You can go away. I got a bunch of those still. Alright. Works for me. Because I don't need any of that. I don't need that slime liver, but we can hold on to that. I think I already have like one or two in the bank anyway. Another unthankful statue, not a big deal. So yeah, it's a grand adventure. But we'll get there. We'll get where we're going. Make some money. I don't need the chocolate. Oh, garbage. Not a big deal. It really isn't. The majority of this game is relatively easy. have to get through all of this. Now, eventually you'll get through enough of the stories within the same month that not only will you actually save the shop, but you'll find out, like, the rest of the endings. So, we got the cardboard box ending, which is you completely failing at everything. Blizzard. Actually, the Charred Blizzard does have buyers later on, so you want to have a couple of those. But, you know, so there's more story elements. We haven't seen that many story elements because we were focusing on just trying to save the shop. Now, once we don't have to be in the dungeon or selling constantly just to break even, we'll be much better. And then we'll be able to actually spend more time doing story elements. And then we'll know what's going on with the story. We'll be able to pick up more of the adventurers. We'll be able to pick up more of the dungeons. Because I know there's more dungeons, I just don't know exactly how many or what the requirements are to unlock these things. I do know that some things, like the dungeons, once they're unlocked, they're unlocked. Just like the adventurers. Like you hang out with Louis for a long time, but eventually you can get Arma, you can get the little wizard boy unlocked, whatever his name was. Common shell, that's trash. And the Oriental girl. Ooh, a known charm from a box. That's rare. That's not normal. That's not how that normally works. Works for me, though. Hopefully it's gonna be worth some money. Those are the more expensive ones. Because that would be amazing. Not picking up anything, I don't know what it is. Because all I can do is throw it out anyway. I mean, I could pick up some of it and pray. But why? We're just gonna throw it out anyway. And that's the reality. She's just gonna throw it out. There's no point in keeping it if you're just gonna toss it all the time. So there's no point in picking it up. Like mushrooms. Unless you have a need for mushrooms, why would you pick them up? The incense, why would, and the slime fluids and things like that. If you don't have need for them, there's no point in picking them up. But it's okay. Alright, there we go. So that's everything. Just go through, kill these two off on the way through, and move on up. We're getting there. I mean, we're making good time through the dungeons. All things considered. We're always doing a full sweep. Yeah, we're not going for speed or anything. get toast. If we were, we wouldn't be killing anything in our reality. You don't bother killing if you're going for speed. The other thing you care about killing is the bosses. You don't need anything else, so. But we're not doing speed runs. Ooh, Finn. One shark fin. And when you do that, you leave as soon as you find the exit, versus what we're doing the full map, looking for all the chests to make sure that we get the best loot. Because that's what we want. We still need to worry about selling off all our goods and making a ton of money. That's still a problem. You have to worry about that. There will come a time that doesn't matter. Because you'll have like items that you can sell that'll be like insane amounts of money. Yeah, they'd be sitting there with like an item. You know, I sell items in an inventory that are like 20k, 30k, whatever. And you sell those off and you've got your first 2 or 3 weeks worth of money. And, you know, you spend most of that time not, you know, grinding levels or getting equipment, but just selling items and talking to shops. Because one of the things that you could do is, ouch, ow, there we go. I mean, you can always, you know, spend the time doing anything except being in the guards, you know? As long as you, the less time you spend in the dungeon, the more time you can spend, so let me go over here real quick. What do we have in here that doesn't matter? Use that. Don't need that. Go ahead and use that. Get rid of that. I have to keep those. Don't need that. Okay. Yeah, I'm still. Okay, so I'll just charge lizard. I was hoping to make something new. So now we have to basically maximize our inventory by throwing away whatever doesn't work price-wise and grab the most expensive items. It's fine. We'll get there. And it's not that big of a deal. It's just a little bit of practice and a little bit of skill. And we have time to practice and skill to do the thing. So like I said, the big trick is to use the loops to your advantage and try to get as far as you can without using any of the big ticket items. That allows you to avoid fish. Now, that allows you to retain the more expensive and rare items for later runs. Since items aren't getting, you don't get rid of items when you change iterations. You only lose your cash. So what you do is you go through here and get all the most expensive items you can. Abuse the buying of items at the shops where you can, so you can have the most expensive items on hand. Make as little money as possible. And then you're good to go. We're not quite there yet, but we can do that. We've got a little more we need to worry about. And like this time around we need to worry about making money, but we also need to worry about trying to get that second dungeon open. Without that second dungeon open, we're not really going to get very far money-wise. And that means you need to do more story missions. And to do that, we need to not have to worry about money. So we need to have enough resources on hand to make enough money for basically the first 2 weeks. Easily. And we're almost there. I think with this particular run, we'll have it. And then we'll be good to go. Don't really have a lot, but we should be okay. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Now, I'm on level 13. I really want to map the rest of this dungeon. Not because I want the experience, but because down here we might be able to get items like that night shield that are worth good money. Because that one item is 8,000. That's how I'm being 8 grand if we can get more of those. We already have 2 in the shop. So now let's see here. Oh, definitely need that. Wooden shield. Not really what we need, but doesn't hurt to have. Fish. Alright, let's go over here. Nothing there. And the last little dead end here. How's it going, Lever? I just use Game Shark. Not available in this game. Nothing like that's available for this game. This one was released exclusively on Steam. And there's no... It's not popular enough to worry about save game editors or hacks. And there is no other version. So those types of advantages don't exist in this game. So you gotta do it all the hard way. I know, it's terrifying, isn't it? You actually have to do the game the hard way. Such a horrible idea. Ooh, see here. Let's throw that away. What you got? Raincoat. Raincoat, raincoat, raincoat. Hold on, I have to finish. Let's see. I'm here since you... Boy, that poor rat. Oh, okay. Now you're just not a good hacker. I honestly have no interest in it. Years ago, I would have. I mean, seriously, years ago, I would have gone through how to do that and done a save game editor or whatever, or tried. But I have no interest in making them. I will use them occasionally, but you know, good. You have to make sure, little one. Like I said, old school. I would have considered it. But yeah, no. The trick to this game is building up that inventory so that you can do the story elements. Still sluggish at dodging fish. Yeah, well, you don't have a dodge in this game. Unlike a lot of games, you don't have a dodge button. So that and the controls are completely wonky compared to what I'm used to. So I'm still getting used to the control sets. And besides, why would I dodge fish? I love fish. They're like my favorite food. Gotta eat the fish. Gotta go eat that fish. Really? Really? That's just because you're being annoying. Oh, I'm picking that up. It's taiyaki. I don't really need it right now. It's okay. Or lag. No, not really lag. The game doesn't lag. It does have fixed movement speeds though. And the fish are faster than you are. So unless you can juke out of the way really quickly, you're not going to get past them. The picnic basket. What's that worth? That's going in storage. That's an amazing item. That goes in storage and doesn't come out. That's one of those items you save for when they're, you know, triple price. Works for me. Alright, so anything going on in town tonight? No events. So what we'll do is we're going to see the plate armor, we're saving that. Hold on. Let's see here. Do the souvenir charm. I have 4 of those. Oh no. What are we talking about? Okay, so get rid of that. We don't need that one now. You welcome. I put that there. Yeah. Let's see. Give me that. And let's make some money. Let's see if we can make some money today. Get rid of you. Alright, what's he want? He actually wants the Night Shield, which is worse than he's currently using. But we need the money. So we need some money, because we need to be able to pay the next couple of weeks' bills. So we will do that. Let's see what I want. I need 2 food stuffs in 3 days. Sure. Come see me in a couple days. We can deal with that. She wants the necklace. Yeah, we're getting good there. What else we got? Anything good? He wants the bat wing. I can live with that. Let's do this. Let's see if we can't make, like, some good money. Alright, so that's good. We made some money. Good for me. So, we need 10,000 picks. We have 10,000 picks. So, what we want to do here is set up our shop. There's some of those. I have an armor out there. And I can put an iron band out. And souvenir time. We'll go outside. So there is an event here in the town square. This is Louie looking for food. Nothing else going on. Go back to the bedroom. And we'll go back out. So we want to run through these stores. Oh! Okay. Makes sense. This is Arma? Ran up so fast. I forget who she is. That's nothing. Looking at those sisters. I think it was CS. Okay, so ignore that conversation. That was, how do we see conversation? And Louis is at the church. Yeah, he's there because they feed him lunch. Right, back to the office. It's late, seems time to fly. Get out of there. I don't care. I am here to do events. Because we need to get some events out of the way. Let's see. What is it? Alcohol, yummy. Okay, this is her asking about drinking. We had that conversation. Here's the woman. Or is it just wondering to have dinner for tonight? Okay. For some reason, the only thing that comes to mind is what I usually make. What do you usually make then? I usually make pumpkin gratin. Alright, have a good night. Thank you for dropping in. That doesn't even sound very good. I see the problem. May I interject? If you like gratin so much, why not try a stew? They're similar. I also find pumpkin stew irresistible, but that's beside the point. Pumpkin stew. I'll have to try it. Okay. Okay, we can help. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Buy anything on sale? I think I will buy, one cheap book. Because every once in a while, don't know if I want to do wallpaper or carpets. Alright. So since we're shopping, I might as well check to see if anything's on sale. No, we're good. Alright, back to here. Town Square. I think we've done this one before. Almost scary. Cute girl, you can end up in all kinds of peril. Okay. Yeah, being cute, no kidding. What are you kids up to? It's late. Is that the old man? Oh heaven, no hoodlum. Hoodlum's gonna steal my cuteness. Show yourself. Oh, they killed master. Alright, well, you know. With an appearance like his. That's simple. Okay. That's just, yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so that's it for there. Alright, so. Like father, like daughter. Yeah. Thinks we're just garbage. Alright, so next thing. Town Square. What you want? Kind of down. Or said I'm tired for some reason. I wonder if I'm starting to get cold, old and slow. You can help with something sweet. Ah, yes. That's the sweets conversation. Okay. Next session. We have a big lunch for once. Time I dig in. Okay, that's the dog conversation. It's amazing how many of these conversations you can get out of the way in just a couple of days. Crow's cawing, go home. Quiet things evening. Enjoy the evening, don't you? To be honest, until recently I despised evenings. I always had to go home to an empty house. But now I have you at home, and so I'm not, okay, I should get home then. Yes, if you say so. Oh. Hey, dear. What is it? Why are adventures in the pub so often? Do they all like alcohol that much? Well, adventurers certainly do enjoy their liquid pleasure, but the pub, like this, also handles quests for adventurers. Therefore, many of the people here are looking for work. Isn't that the kind of stuff handled by the Adventurers Guild? The guild does also handle some quests, but remember, you can only hire a guild adventurer officially if you possess the guild card of that person, assuming they have one at all. Therefore, places like this tend to offer different kind of quests, more daily run-of-the-mill business, if you will. Clients do not pay as much as guild-sponsored ones, but this sort of place is also familiar to rookies. However, if the request is too simple or moronic, it is likely no one will let it do it at all. Look for requests posted up there on the wall. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see. He's found my lost kitty. Can I hire someone to stand at the ticket line for me? Please kill the crows around the garbage dump. Green item offered. Can one of you... Okay. Not reading that one. Better variety. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay. But in daily life in the city. Oh no. Hey, actually, we should do this quest. I mean, I'd love to help someone find their kitty. No, I'm afraid we can't. While anyone can post a quest, only those registered with the Adventures Guild can legally take such requests. So I'm afraid we cannot help. Okay? Okay, so that's that day. Oh look, nothing. Which means we can open the shop today. Yep. This is where we have our 10k. Oh look! It's nearly as nice as I thought it'd be. Okay, so this is the guy who wants to do the quest. He'll come back later. I do have a bat wing. So, we should be okay there. Do you have a weapon? Sure. I have a lot of rusty daggers. So let's sell that. There we go. So we're good. Yeah, we're not really in need of a lot of stuff. But, alright, cool. So let's see if we can... That's close enough. Not really worried about it. We just want to try and get to, like, enough money for... Oh! Look! If you say so. Alright. Beautiful. Might get to 30k. Oh. Well, it was something. Works for me. So, there's no sales or deals or anything like that at the moment. Do that. Anything going on in town? No, we got nothing going on in town. Alright. So let's go ahead and make some money. See if we can buy some stuff, sell some stuff. This old man wants armor. Okay. I don't really care. Probably a gift for somebody. Well, it's you guys want to buy today, boys. He wants a treasure. Treasure. Now, I only have a couple of those. I have a back scratcher. Let's sell the back scratcher. Yeah, I can do... That was the cheapest one, without going to the stupid little item. That works for me. Anything else? He wants the shield. Which is fine. Because I don't care about the items. You know, we're just trying to make some money and sell some of the cheap items. Get those out of our inventory or whatever. He wants me to buy a beef bowl. Now, I will buy the beef bowl. A little too high. Not so much on the buying thing, so... Okay, so he wants foodstuffs. Food. What do we have here? I guess I could sell him some nuts. That would be a good thing to sell. Got a bunch of nuts. Yeah, dear, how much? It's fine. We're good to go. I'm gonna make some decent money there. Food. Sure. How about a cherry? I got a bunch of those still. Yep. And... okay, so he's doing over 130 now, which is good. I can live with that. Alright, so... I'll put an orange out. And a cherry out. Alright, next request. What do we got here? This is the old man with you want. What to do, what you lose. What's wrong? Seems kinda down. Okay, glad girls. I don't need to worry about me, really. It's just my grandchild's birthday is coming up. And a little stuck on what to get her, friend. Oh, choosing that's a challenge. How do it work best? Is it a boy or a girl? Important factor. Well, it's a girl, a bit younger than Recette. In that case, there's no question. Gotta go with a doll. Really? A girl who's beginning to mature may not desire dolls any longer. I believe in encyclopedia. Oh God, encyclopedia or something. Yeah, no, no, that it's no, boring. Yes, agree, boring. Now come on, if she has a mind about her future, then dolls not. But if it doesn't have dolls to play with, it can't grow up to be a nice person. Really may not to have the encyclopedia handy at the moment. But in return to the store, I am going to teach you the value. Okay. They can do that too for once. I saw a book the other day called Dolls and the Formation of Personality. Yeah, okay. Poor old man. Alright, so that's it for that. I guess we'll come back here. Oh, pub. Lou's in the pub. Wait, what are you up to? Let's see. Recettear. Precisely why is a person without a cent to his name in this an establishment devoted to drinking and spending astoundingly vast sums of coin. That's actually a very good way to describe a bar. I came to check out the posted requests, from patrons. I thought you'd be questing type, Louis. Alright, I do wherever I can. But what are you considering doing at this time? I was eyeing the one of these, maybe. Let's see. Slay the Lord of Dragons for all of us. Rescue Princess G. A wizard is locking people up and torturing them. He's nuts, please help. Drive away the god of destruction, beware pickaxes. What? My inner mind has become a reality cracked over god. He torments me, help. What the? With them. That seemed like they might be kinda hard. More importantly, who on earth posted these here of all places? Well, for some reason, nobody's been taking them, you think? Despite the Great Bay. I cannot possibly imagine why no one has taken them, Bird. Yeah. Right? I can't get my hands on one of those rewards. I can say farewell to my life and property forever. Yes, there is. Wow, well, I'm off. Oh, rather than his bidding farewell to poverty, I fear he will be bidding farewell to him in a casket. And she lives on it. Yeah. Okay. to the shop. Anything going on tonight? Nope. Okay, let's go sell some stuff. See if we can get 40k. Because that would be good. 2 pieces of armor, 2 days. Sure. That's fine. I'm present shopping. I can use a weapon. I don't have a lot of them, but I do have some merchant staffs. Yeah, some rusty dagger. I don't need these. That works for me. I can dig that. Because those daggers have been sitting there forever. Ah, food. Yes. I can give you a cherry. That work for you? Sure. We might actually make 40k. Unfortunately, the night shift like that is the slowest shift. You don't make as much money. Let's get 10k. It's not bad. See, because we've got 2 days. Today and tomorrow to make 10k. We've already got 10k. We have nothing going on. I think we'll sell stuff. I mean, I do want to go back to venturing. But we want to make sure that we have at least 40k. My grandchild's been wanting a hat. I think I have a cheap hat. Do have a cheap hat. Okay, cool. Old man's finally warmed up enough. I actually bought a book just for you, you little shrimp. Wow, that's an expensive book. Booze of the World. Let's just go with Lesson Fortunes. Now this girl is a pain in the butt. Because she doesn't buy anything that's over like 125. She's horrible. Mr. Said I want to get 2 bracelets. I want them in 3 days. Sure. We can do that. I can use a treasure. Treasure I happen to have. I guess I can sell a thankful statue. Do that. Alright. Oops. Should have brought down a little farther. It's fine. He wants the cherry. There we go. There's our 40k. That's what I wanted to go for. Beef bowl. We want around 30. No, not quite enough. I think it's around 40%. Do that. Now, let me check. Outstanding orders. So tomorrow I need 2 pieces of armor, and then 3 days. Okay. Now armor. Yeah, I got 2 of the armors. I can summon those. That's fine. I think we have nothing going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop us into an adventure. I don't know what storyline elements we have to hit. Before we actually get the next dungeon. I really don't know. I do know we have to hit certain story markers to unlock the dungeons, but like there comes a point at which the spirit girl will show up in the dungeon, and once she starts showing up, if you want to get her in your party, you have to pretty much go to the dungeon every day. You know, once a day, just to get her story elements. So you gotta do that, you know, every day in order to get her story elements, and then eventually you'll be able to get her to come to the shop. And once she starts coming to the shop, then you can get her as a companion. At some point. So, that's what you really want. Is to get her to come as a companion. I mean, and like, Louie's level 40 right now. And he pretty much has all of the best equipment we can get him. For the moment. Not quite. Like, we still have that plate armor that I can give him. But I'm waiting for him to actually come buy. You know, want to buy armor. Because then I can sell it to him, I can make money off of it. And we're good to go. I'd rather make money rather than just give it to him. And there are reasons to just give them equipment. But honestly, at this point, we don't need to. Because like Louie's the only one we've got right now. And he's got plenty of equipment. So, I'm not really worried about that. It's just a matter of progressing the story for right now. That's what we're currently worrying about. Is progressing the story and maybe make some money. Big thing though is, you know, make the money. Try not to use the expensive items like the big urn that you get. That's 20k. Because you want to keep that. Yeah, if you can. We had to use it last time. Cheers. I should come up here. I'll clear these two are going through. Let's see if we can get shark from overhead. Now that weird kid will show up. Like every day. After a couple of days. We know we need a batwing. And we have one. I don't know if he wants more than one. So I'd like to get more than one batwing, just to be safe. And I think the last thing we were missing before was the liver, which I know we have at least one liver in the shop. So, that's a good thing. As long as we have at least one liver, we'll be fine. But it's the back wing of the charred lizard. I know we have at least one charred lizard. And we have one liver, and we have, I think, 2 bat wings. So, I think we're okay. It'd be nice to have pick up another bat wing though. And who knows? Maybe we'll pick up. Ooh, look, leather armor. It's fine though. We do have that work order for armor, so anything we can pick up to fill the back stock is ideal. You're not what I want. I want this guy. Oops, missed. And he's dropping livers left and right. Slime stone. Wait. Slime stone? Well, this can throw away. That's even more than the liver. Wait, what's that say? So, best price is $3,600. Highest price, lowest price, effect ingredients. Interesting. Okay. So it tracks that what you sold items for. Dodging these two together was passed. Definitely passed. Alright, so we got a focus staff. No problem there. There we go. Make us happy, make us money. Anything to make us happy. That's all that matters. Ooh, cherry. Those are worth selling. Ooh. I actually didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong key. I actually intended on using the, that spin attack, and I tapped the wrong key, swapped it to, okay, it's a treasure. Treasure? Yeah, treasure. Cool. That replaces the back scratcher as the treasure that I can sell. You always want to have items that you can part with. You know, it's always a good idea. Because when they want to do those special buys, like, ooh, give me a item, you want to have something on hand at all times in each category. Even if it's a cheap item, you know, it's only worth like a couple hundred, like these mushrooms or whatever. Because as long as you have something, then you're going to get that sale. True, you're not going to make as much money as if you had, you know, some super rare item that's worth a fortune. But it's always worth having. big of a deal. Most of this game you spend doing one of three things. You're either selling items in the shop, you're in a dungeon, or you're trying to talk to people to find out what the story of the game is. Like, I think there's 3 endings that I know of, though I've only seen 2. The first ending is the cardboard ending. This is the one we saw a couple weeks ago. The second ending is the saved the shop but didn't complete story ending. So, whatever the story elements are, which is finding out really what happened to your dad. The comment about Louis about doing the, go save the princess and kill the dragon and stuff. Your dad took one of those quests and died in the process. So the last story element is getting your adventurers high enough level and being through the stories far enough that you can unlock whatever dungeon he was in to go find out what happened to your dad and kill whatever killed him and finish, that story. And I think that's the best ending, is doing that. I mean, as far as I know, it still loops back around, but I think that's the best ending. So it's one of those things that eventually I'd like to hit that, but the first time I played this game, I was just going for an ending. And I did manage on loop 1 to get the save the shop ending, which I thought was pretty impressive, all things considered. I caught every sale just so. I caught a magnet necklace. Those are expensive. How expensive? Yeah, 6,800. It was expensive. So that's worth it. Let's see what else we got here. Again, it's another item that's going to sit basically in the shop and not get used, because we do want as much in the till as possible for the next loop, and so on and so forth. You actually kind of want to lose, to a point. Save all your big ticket items for later. Like last time when we were playing, in that first loop, when I wasn't sure if we could make the 200k, what I should have done was just said to heck with it and just spent the rest of the time in the dungeon farming items like we're doing right now, rather than trying to actually make the money. Because then we would have had more items for this loop. Instead, we have less items in this loop than we could have had, because we tried to actually finish, the last loop. So there's times to consider You know, do you do that? Do you do this? Thief stuff. That's good. That's what's good money. You know, when do you decide to give up and just try and do some story elements or farm in the dungeons? And when do you try to go for broke? It's always the trick. Yeah, you always get that as a trick that you gotta balance that when you're doing this game. And knowing that you're going to loop around anyway, you keep all the items that you've collected, and you only lose the money. If you, like, let's say, next week we need 80k, right? Well, if we're, like, sitting there with a shift left, and we know we can't make, say, 20k. Not reliably, anyway. Okay, we know that we can't reliably make the 20k that we need. Because we don't have enough items on us. So we know that. What you do is you go shopping. And just spend all your money. Buy all the most expensive items you can buy. And then what you do is you buy all the expensive items and then wait. There he goes. That's what we're just waiting for. Okay, he's giving me a charred lizard. Not really what we need. There we go. So yeah, I mean, you can do that. You know, you can choose to just go spend the money and buy all the items you can get. Because you know they're going to take the cash anyway. And one thing you could do is when you're getting real close to the end game, do it anyway. You get to like the last week and you're trying to, unless you're making a ton of money. Sell off all the little items you can. And then actually go through and just spend the money. Now we want to go to the next week because I want to do story. Whoop, can't carry anymore. Let's see here. Good, good. What do we have here? Let's see. Eat the toast. Because those grapes are worth really good money. See? 1,400. Works for me. Always a good price. So, but that's something we could do. Now, are we going to do that? No. Not this week anyway. I do... I'll probably do that at some point, though. I don't know if I'm going to do it next week. Just throw it away at the 80k. But I do want to do as much of the story as we can. Because I want to try and unlock more adventurers and more dungeons. Because that's the key part. If you unlock more dungeons, you can make a lot more money. Like, we're kind of capped at what we can make right now, because we don't have the next dungeon available. Theoretically, we can make like crazy amounts of money if we were lucky, but actually, you know what? Throw away the lizard. Throw the cherry. The candy has an event. But you need candy, so that's definitely one that has a... There's a fin. Focus staff. Take the fin. Because we don't need the fin, but we'll take it. The fin's good, it's cheap guy. It's the kind of stuff that we'll use to pad our pockets. Let's see. I think I'll keep the candy. Got 3-star sandals? What's that? A hand lantern. That's a treasure. I don't know what it's worth though. 4,000. See what I mean? You can get good items in here. It's just a matter of when they show up and where they show up. So you can get the money, and you can do this whole dungeon and use it to save the shop, I believe. And do it in one loop. I believe that's worse. Let's see here. Yeah, it is. Get that one back. Bring a silver gauntlet here. That would be amazing. Odds are though it's only going to be toothpicks. I tend to only drop toothpicks. And we're on floor 12 and we're full up on good gear. So that's kind of a nuisance. As I think later on you can get a bigger backpack. At some point. They were just worth 700, but I've already got plenty. I'm not chasing whether or not those stones are the right type. Slimes are the right types. Because while those can drop slime stones and slime livers, I don't usually. So one thing we're going to do is I think we'll go to the actual shop. For the guild, and see, mixed nuts, leather armor. No, wait, we need the leather armor. Shark lizard. You know what? Look at that. There we go. Alright, well that's not good. I haven't seen any bat wings though. I've gotten shark fins lately. We haven't gotten any bat wings. A lot of the items that are available that we just haven't seen. I think I got bat wings though in the bank. I hope I do. Because that would really suck if I don't. But it's okay. We'll make it. Yeah, like the other guy that wants that trio of stuff. He'll keep coming back. He waits a couple of days and then he comes back. And he comes back literally every day. It's kind of annoying. It really is annoying. Ooh, that's definitely a worse trade. Definitely get rid of that. I'll take the orange first, but you know. I do have oranges. I do have plenty of food. So I'm not really worried about that. So, you know, there's a lot of things I don't have to worry about. But still, when things go on sale, you really want to go buy them. It changes your inventory massively, and it's worth doing. Because if you can make a lot of money, and you can buy the items that are worth a lot when they go on sale, then when you need it, and you can sell them for a good price, you're good to go. But you always want to keep, you know, 2 or 3 of, like, every less expensive item on hand. What's that one? Shell breastplate. I don't know that one. 2800. Okay, that's definitely better than that. Ew. There we go. Good job. Now let's see what's there. So you don't always want to take just the items that are the most expensive. You do want to make sure you take the ones that also give you a good balanced inventory. Because you do have those, you know, occasional things that come up like, well look, I want a hat. Or I want 3 hats. 2 days from now. It's like, you want hats. Okay. Do I even have any hats? It's like, maybe. And you don't want to be in that situation. Where you have to go buy something at a higher price off the active vendors. Just because you don't have one. So you always want to keep at least cheap items on hand. It's better to keep more expensive items, but like in this case, a wooden helm is not better than a cherry. I'll definitely take the cherry. So let's see what we got. And they've been dropping really good loot this time around. Red oil. Now, even if it was cheaper than that cherry, I would have kept the red oil. Because I don't have any. It's an item that I've never picked up. I haven't picked up yet. So, and you want to make sure you pick up every unique item you can. Because every once in a while, you might need it. And you don't know what it's for. Like catching bunny fur. There is a legitimate reason for it. What is that? I don't know. I think it has to do with armor. You know, improving armor. But I'm not exactly sure. But we get enough, like, +1, +2 equipment that I'm not really concerned about, you know, trying to make improved equipment. Because you can. But I'm not really worried about it. Because we already have, you know, enough of it dropping. I mean, armor not so much. You don't see, like, +1, +2 weapons and armor drop. At least not in these dungeons. But it is possible. You also can craft it up, but why would you take, like, a mid item and put the effort in to make it better when crafter's knife. That should be better than what I've got. Yeah, 1400. It's better than the shoes. But yeah, it's a rough thing. With this inventory. Equals are 600. Don't need that. Beautiful. Let's see what we got here. Nothing there. So what I'll do is take kind of a little bit of a long way around here. So I can pick up some more of these guys. Get a little more experience. Because while we are, you know, level 31, which is a joke in this area, we do want to try to improve that wherever we can. Because the next dungeon, we may want to be higher level. Or need to be higher level. I guess leather armor. I love the glove. Okay, let's throw that armor instead. Yep, we're good. Actually, that was the cheapest item I think I've ever seen come out of the dungeon. Last box. No story elements, so back to the shop. And we'll go ahead and see if we can't make ourselves our 40k. 2 bracelets, 2 days, sure. I can pull that off. Looking for something special. He wants the clothing. I don't really care. The clothing just 'cause I had a bunch of it. Honestly, I just had a bunch of clothing, so get it out there. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, Okay. I doubt it. Not with the prices of items we have out there. I really like that. Wow, he wants to buy the staff. Sure. Let's do that. Let's, be nice to this guy. We want him to actually buy stuff. Alright, so he actually did that before he normally does his daily buy. Okay. Alright, so this is the reminder that today we owe our money. And put the... Yeah, she wants 2 armbands, that's fine. He wants armor. Wait, what do we have here? Alright, hold on. No, that doesn't count, thankfully. Anyways. So today I owe the Guildmaster 2 pieces of armor. That's fine. And I have 4 leathers, that's fine. I have the armbands I need. We can put a wood shield out there, just like a bunch of them. I think we should neck this up. Save the muffler. I have a bunch of those. See, I have a bunch of slime cloths, so I really don't need that. See, I have bat wings. And you venom. So what was going on outside? Anything? Sounds good. This is the lost cat. Oh, her lost dolly. Alright. Let's go ahead and go here. We got nothing? Okay. That's fine. We'll go open the store for shift. She wants the souvenir charm. We just have to remember that this kid's broke. I forgot. You gotta pay her. You gotta let her pay like $120. She's horrible. Alright, so he pays good prices. Actually, start again. Works for me. That's the others are 40 guy. Here's what we wanted. Yes, I do. Armor. Yep, so that's good. I know. Just it buys there. Works for me. Now let's put a new item up here. I think we'll put a cherry out. Anything going on? Nothing going on. Alright. Let's go to make some money. See what we can do here. And we'll end after we finish today and pay our rent. Yeah, do that. Perfect. Food. Sure. Says it's Louis. What can I sell him that's outrageously expensive? I sell him expensive things just because it's a joke. Because Louis is just... always broke, and it's like, I want to strip him off. Make him pay more money. Because he's always broke. Food. No cherry. Works for me. Of course, at the rate we're going, I may have 50k. So this little brat. We have to sell it like 120. Ah! It's so around that 120 mark where she'll buy stuff. And like the old man, I finally got him to where he's up to the 130-ish line. It's just a matter of keeping them up there. There was slime fluid out there. And throw it in the thing. Well, okay. Just for giggles. No. So there may be no events that spawn on your, on the day you're supposed to pay the bill. Sure. Leather. It doesn't do any good. But I'm not gonna sell the big armor because it's not worth that much. Alright, so he wants the necklace. Alright, so he's a normal matter. He's a normal price. Works for me. He wants the cherry. Beautiful. Come on. I need 500 picks. Sure. I'm sure I have weapons. I always keep a few around. Alright, so pay rent. And then we're done for the day. Not too bad. Yeah, 10k paid. Paid our bill. Yay! Alright, so that's this week. Okay, here we go. Events. So this is where Premier and her owner, what's her owner's name? I forget her owner. Anyway. There she is. Yeah. Because we don't have that kind of box in the ship. Come on. Come on. Yeah. You're not solid snaking past us here. Weirdo. Okay. Whatever. Sure. We know you're from Big Bash. Alouette. Alright. So, that's Alouette and Premier. What do we need? 30,000. Okay, so we already have next week's payment. That works for me. I want silent fluid. I want... Save all that. Let's save all that, that's fine. And then... First notice. Works fine. Alright, so that's where we're going to break for tonight. And next week, we'll pick up where we left off. Apparently, we're merchant level 8 now. I don't even know what that means anymore. Okay, so... sell... Customer sell, can take orders, more items. Fusion rank 1. Change wallpaper, advance orders. Change floor, change carpet. That's next level. That's 50 levels. So, you're not intended to finish the game and stories anytime soon. Let's see something here. It's like these items here are worth buying, but waiting for them to go on sale, which starts next week, I believe. I think it's this week when the daily events start happening. So, in any case, we'll pick up next week and see how far we can get. We might just kind of do some selling and throw in the towel at the 80k. Maybe not. Maybe we'll go for the next one after that. We'll go for the 80k, finish that, and then throw the towel the next week. Depending on how we go. So, I will see you Friday for probably some more No Man's Sky, because we're just on that permadeath run to the center of the galaxy. And then Saturday, we're into Legend of Dragoon. We're almost done with that. And on Sunday, it's, it's what? Oh, Axe Rebirth. But don't forget to check out on my YouTube, because I do have videos up there all the time. So thank you for visiting, and have a good night.